From Omro down to Mayville, from Rosendale to the Ledge, and everywhere in between, it's time to get you caught up on everything happening in the Flyway Conference. This is the Flyway Focus Sport Report, your home for the best whip-around coverage of your favorite local teams. Now, with all the latest, here's Jordan King.
Good Saturday morning to you. Plenty to get to from yesterday's action. 4 baseball and 4 softball games yesterday. Let's start in Campbellsport, where Cougars baseball finally found a way to knock off Kettle Moraine Lutheran. Campbellsport gave up the game-tying run in the top of the 7th. Then in the bottom, the Cougars were down to the final out when Brody Nolan reached on an error, stole second. Braden Booty battled through an 8-pitch at-bat, singled to center field, drove in Nolan for the walk-off win. Booty on the game-winning at-bat.
He was throwing me a lot of good pitches, and I just wanted to keep fighting the balls off, and I finally got a pitch that I could put in play, and I did it.
Nolan says he was just focused on getting a good jump and running hard. The full count helped.
Honestly, I was just trying to go as hard as I could. As I seen he made contact, I just bolted and did my best just to get down to the plate.
Campbellsport got 6 great innings from Owen Bong on the bump. He gave up just 5 hits. He earned a no decision. Gage Coleman picked up the win. The run he gave up in the 7th was unearned. Trent Schladweiler drove in a pair of runs in the 2nd inning. Elsewhere, Mayville beat Horicon 11-2 thanks in large part to a monster day by Weston Teeters. He went 4 for 5 with 3 RBIs and 4 runs at the dish. He also went 6 2/3 innings on the mound, striking out 5, giving up 2 unearned runs. Kevin Keller had a nice day at the plate for the Cards as well. He went 3 for 5 and drove in 3 runs of his own. Lamira belted Marquezan 11-1 in 6. Easton Zangle, Dalton Zingzheim, and Colton Wagner each had 3 hits. Zingzheim drove in 3 runs, and Wagner had 2 RBIs. Weston Poth worked 3 innings of 1-run ball. Ty Wolf, Logan Wendler, and Charlie Cole each pitched a shutout inning in relief. Winnebago Lutheran kept the bats hot in a 15-7 win at Luther Prep. Mason Faust went 4 for 5. Andy Simon and Ty Ferris each drove in 3 runs. Sam Ferguson scored 4 times. Evan Cole worked 3 innings and gave up 3 runs on just 1 hit. He had 5 walks, and he earned the win. Owen Reibel and Oliver Yenter split relief work for the Vikings. On to softball action. Laconia smoked Marquezan 14-1. Kalen Lemke and Cambry Johnson each had a pair of hits. 5 different Spartans collected 2 RBIs. Megan Merkel was excellent pitching. She gave up just 2 hits while striking out 11. Lamira blew out Winneconne 15-0 in 3 innings. Taylor Bloom had the big day for the Lions. She went 2 for 2 with 5 RBIs, including a 3-run homer in the first. Lillian Christian and Savannah Free each had 3 hits. Nora Buskey scored 3 runs. Buskey and Haley Caspery combined for the 3-inning no-hitter. Omro lost a run fest against Princeton Green Lake. The Foxes led 8-1 after the first and 9-7 headed to the 7th. Princeton Green Lake scored 6th in the top of the final inning to secure the comeback win. Kira Button and Madeline Poppy each had 2 RBIs. Campbellsport had some tough competition yesterday. The Cougars softball team lost 19-2 in 5 innings to Escanaba High School from Michigan. The Eskimos are ranked 5th in Division II in the Michigan coaches poll. Megan and Olivia McCarty collected the only 2 hits for the Cougars. Track and field results from yesterday. Springs, WLA, and Campbellsport were all at the Gary Raybrock invite at Little Chute. Grace Kuhn won the 100-meter dash, and WLA's 4x200 team were also champs. Second place finishers were the Springs girls 4x200 team, WLA's 4x100 team on the girls' side. Campbellsport's Garrett Pickering in the 2-mile, and Cole Keifenheim in the pole vault. We have a graphic of all top 3 finishers up on our social media channels. Omro was at the Denmark Cold Vike invite. Mason Huth won both the 110 and 300-meter hurdles. Ralphie King won the long jump, and Lucas Kasabuski won the 800 and the mile. On the girls' side, Caroline Chase finished 2nd in the mile. Charlie Lintz was 2nd in the 100 hurdles, and the 4x4 relay team was also runners-up. No result came in from North Fondy Soccer at Berlin. Affiliate member Central Wisconsin Christian got a 2-0 win against Waupun. That brings us to today's schedule. Campbellsport softball has 2 more games today. The Cougars play Medford at noon and Adams Friendship at 2. Springs has a triangular at St. Mary Catholic. The Ledgers play the Zephyrs at 10 this morning, and then Sevastopol at noon. Mayville travels to Xavier this morning for a 10 o'clock game, and Laconia has a triangular at Pacelli High School. Laconia will play Assumption at 1:30 and Pacelli at 4. In baseball, Laconia and Central Wisconsin Christian will hook it up for a doubleheader. First game at 2:30, second game at 5. And finally, a big soccer match this morning at 11. Springs heads east to Sheboygan to play Division 4's top-ranked Sheboygan Lutheran. The Ledgers are also in Division 4. They're ranked 5th in the state. Big-time matchup here early on in the season. That's it for today. We'll talk to you Monday. Have a great weekend. For the Flyway Focus Sports Report, I'm Jordan King.